Welding and heat treating. Welding on molding faces of cavity, core, slides, lifters, etc. is prohibited without written permission from the Alaimer tooling engineer. Where welding is required and approved, all welding is to be completed by an approved welding source, color matched to follow steel supplier's recommended procedures. Welding maps and welding supplier identification to be provided to Alaimer tooling engineer. When heat treating is required, mold supplier must keep heat treat records. These are to be kept as permanent records and must include heat treat supplier hardness tests, etc. All tooling binders will contain weld maps for all molding blocks, lifters, slide, inserts, etc. The weld maps shall consist of at least one overall isometric view of each mold half with individual callouts for each weld location. Each callout will give a clear explanation of the approximate amount of weld, the reason why weld was required, cutting error, engineering change, etc., and the process that was used. Additional views, sections, details, etc. may be used for clarification. Any weld on an A-class surface must go through the full preheat, weld, and stress relief or normalization process. Rock weld testing should be performed on the welded area as well as the surrounding areas to ensure uniformity. These test results are to be included as part of the weld map package. All welding material used must be a metallurgical match to the existing molding steel. All tools which have an A-class surfaces must have these surfaces checked for weld using an liquid penetrant testing and if necessary, an acid etch test. All tests must be done in the presence of an Alaimer representative and the results documented properly. This test should be performed at the earliest possible opportunity in the tool build process, preferably before T0. Any commercial issues which result from the presence of weld on an A-class surface, including, but not limited to, steel replacement, grain repair activity, tool transportation, customer revalidation testing, will be the responsibility of the tool shop. Thank you for your time. My name is Amer Janina and please watch my other